Hello guys, welcome to another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about Proton-GE 10.2 and Proton-GE 10.3, which released a couple of hours basically hours before I actually uploaded my previous video on Proton 10.2, 10.1 GE, which actually had the Wayland driver installed in it. So yeah, let's go right into it. So Proton-GE 10-2 or 10.2, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Proton-GE 10.2 released on the 19th of May, and it fixed the issue with mouse acceleration happening on the latest Proton version. So yeah, here we go. As we can see here in the releases section of Glorious Eggroll's Proton-GE Custom. Okay, here we go. Added raw input patches to Wine Wayland unaccelerated mouse. So now it actually accepts raw input from the mouse, rather than just like the input from the OS, which also has acceleration. So this is the best of all worlds. At least if your game doesn't lag or have any regressions when running through the Wayland driver. I think most games shouldn't do that, but as we can see here, they did tell us that it might be a possibility that you would face some issues, especially when your display is unset. I mean, it did work. I had a few play sessions using GE Proton 10.3, and it's pretty fine. So 10.2 actually released, and then 10.3 released the day after. I don't know exactly what changed. We can actually see here. Hotfix released, yeah. So there was something wrong with how it was implemented. So they just quickly actually released another version right after. So as you can see here, it said the high HID raw, so the raw input was not working as expected, as per their hotfix logs, and they also added this, that you just shouldn't actually set the display environment variable to anything. You need to actually enable this, which is what I did. So as you can see here, we can open up the Quake game. Okay, so as we can see here, we've got the Proton enable Wayland equals 1 parameter, and the other parameters that I had from before also set here. So yeah, if you do want to enable this, you just have to basically add this, so the Proton enable Wayland equals 1 to the front of your commands, the other commands you have here. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. And I did see a immense increase in latency, not increase, but a decrease in latency. So I saw a increase in latency performance, which was really good. And it felt like a different game. It felt like I actually could do something in the game. Also, by the way, if you don't know how to install Proton-GE, I have a great video which I'll have a link down below, and maybe there's going to be a pop-up on the side of the screen here. And yeah, what you do is you basically go through the steps provided in that video. Again, watch it, it's really interesting. And then you basically have to come up here to compatibility. You have to right-click the mouse on your game you want to actually enable it on. I would recommend not enabling this globally because it has some issues due to the nature of Wine Wayland now. But in Quake Champions, I can easily say if you're playing Quake Champions, you're fine with actually using Wine Wayland in this game. Okay, we're going to properties. We're going to open up that and go to compatibility, where you can see all your Proton versions, and you're just going to go for GE Proton 10.3. Now, the only thing I have seen regarding this whole release and regression is that one time I was actually recording the screen of a game. I was listening to music, and I was basically playing the game on my main monitor, which is this one, by the way. And for some reason the game crashed, and I didn't really see that happening ever after. So maybe it's a one-off issue, maybe it could also happen under like XWayland, but yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So Wine Wayland is not perfect, but what it is, it's usable. And if you do use it, please go ahead and like report the bugs. Make sure you tell them what to fix so we can actually get a stable experience. And finally, we can get everything, almost everything that's game related running on native Wayland. This is really good. This development is one of the biggest developments in Linux gaming as in general, because like Wayland, yeah, most people might be like criticizing Wayland, but we do have to understand that Wayland is the way to actually have multiple monitors the way they can be on Windows, macOS, and other, yeah, I mean, those two mainly. So if you have like a 240Hz monitor, for example me, and the side monitors are also mixed refresh rates, you're going to have a better time on Wayland. So I personally would use X11 if all of my monitors were 240Hz. But not a lot of people, it's not like a use case that every single person has. No one is buying two 240Hz monitors if they already have monitors which were 60Hz and 75Hz, especially if those monitors are not even for gaming. They're just for media, for my personal perspective, media and also basically chatting. Yeah, so that's basically it. Wayland is really important for us. I would say this is like around the same, much of an improvement to Wayland, especially for competitive gamers, and I would say I'm like kind of competitive in Quake, but again, you can judge me on that. Yeah, so this is really important for the competitive gamers who are gaming on gaming and playing games that are not native on Linux or native on Wayland. So if they're running it through Wine, now you can actually run them natively, and basically, I mean, the sky's the limit at this point. You don't have to go back to X11 just to play a game and just come back to Wayland whenever the game you're playing is competitive. That said, there's a long way to go, but this is like the Nvidia 555 version for Wayland gaming as a general. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video and also subscribe if you like the channel. You can watch the previous video I made on this, and I reported the actual bug where the mouse acceleration was having issues. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!